Hello guys and welcome to another vlog. Today we are reviewing the 2020 Hyundai Aura, the sedan version of the i10 Neos. And at the front, as you can see, it looks almost similar to the i10 Grand Neos. It gets these projector halogen headlamps over here, and these indicators are also halogen, and these are the DRLs of the car, and it also gets a projector fog lamp, which is first in the segment. And being the turbo variant, it gets the gloss black grille as well as a turbo badge over here, and the bumpers are also designed in the turbo variant to give it a much more sportier look. And at the front, you can't differentiate it from the i10 Grand Neos, and they both look extreme similar in terms of the design. And down over here, get some of the fake vents as well as over here. No, these are the real functional vents at here. Very nice. And the side, it get these 15-inch diamond cut alloy wheels with disc brake at front, and these alloy wheels looks very nice and gives it a very sporty appeal as such. These are outside rear view mirror. These are extremely sleek and gets an indicator on them as well. It doesn't get any chrome line running through around, but in the turbo variant it gets these chrome door handles along with the request sensor over here. And when we come to the side, from till the middle, this car is an i10 Grand Neos, but after at the back part it becomes something different only. This design is not appealing to much people, but yeah, it looks good, not that bad. Over here it gets a piano black touch, and it doesn't seem to gel that well with the car, and it looks something a type of odd, but yeah, it's okay. It's being more practical as such. And these are the rear lights, tail lights, and get these LED, and but the reverse lamp and the indicator are halogen, but they are given a LED effect as such. And it gets this chrome line which is joining both the rear lights, and Aura branded over here boldly with the Hyundai logo. And at down here, it gets these reflectors in some kind of fake vents, as well as these are the bumpers, and the exhaust is hidden over there. Also gets a reverse camera with reverse parking sensors over here. And let me open the boot, but you have to open the boot from the front only. There's no rear button to open the boot as such. So here's the button to open the boot. So here's the boot. The boot is a 400 liters. In the previous Accent, it used to come of 407 liters, but now it's only a 400 liter boot. Here's the spare wheel, which is a full-size tire, but not an alloy. It's a 14-inch wheel, by the way. Sorry, it's a 14-inch wheel which is offered in the lower trims of the Aura. And over here it gets a ton of exposed metals and exposed wiring. Here's the boot light, and the boot lid also gets full of exposed wires and lights, and nothing special as such to show in the boot. So let's close it. And from the back, this car doesn't look that good. I personally don't like the design of the back of the Aura, but yeah, that's okay. It's mainly used in taxi purposes. And if we come to the rear door of the car, you get this some kind of pattern which is followed in the Neos as well. And overall, the fit finish is good. You can't take out any panel gaps, and that's the speciality of Hyundai, of providing cheap cars with a great quality material. And when we get inside the rear bench of the car, the space is adequate. The legroom, knee room is decent size, but 3 people can't sit over here because the cabin is quite narrow. And it also gets a center armrest, and it also gets isofix seat mounts at the rear for the both of the rear seats. And overall, the cabins feel very airy. The windows are quite big. It also gets handle to grab onto a light over here as well. But 3 people won't be comfortable over here that well because the cabin is not wide. If the cabin would be wide, then 3 people can easily come over here. And here you get twin AC vents at the back. So let's get to the front seat, because being a turbo, all the fun lies in the driver's seat of this car. And here's a black Creta distracting my attention. These are the keys of the car. So when we get inside, as you can see over here, it gets controls for the windows and to lock unlock the car. These are for the outside rear view mirrors. They also get folding function. And these are the door handle, which feels extremely cheap because they are of plastic. That same pattern over here also. These are speakers. The door compartments are decent size. They can hold 1 liter bottle easily. And only this switch is illuminated at night. Other all switches are not illuminated, which is a bad touch. So let me turn off the lights. So it doesn't get automatic headlights. It gets a push button start. So the car has turned on, and this button is for the headlight leveling. And the steering wheel is same as of the Venue and the Neos and the Aura. All get same steering wheel. And if we talk about the instrument cluster, it gets a tachometer on the left, which revs all the way till 5000 rpm. And these are the some of the information like distance to empty, then mileage, then average mileage, and the speed from what time you are driving, and all that different trip stuff and all. And over top it gets outside temperature. Below it get these odometer. Here's the fuel level indicator, is the speedometer, and overall the telltale lights like the handbrake and the seat belt light. And these are the controls for the wipers, and the wipers work quite well, not that bad as such. And at in the center, as you can see, this is the 8-inch Hyundai's touchscreen system, which is very nice and extremely fluid to use. Here you can get to all menu. It doesn't get blue link connectivity features, but other things are quite easy to use, not that hard. And you can also go the home. It doesn't get navigation as such because it is not available with blue link, which is available in the top variant of the car. This is the second top SX. Blue link is available in the SXO optional. And this is the manually controlled inside rear view mirror. Here it gets automatic climate control with these red accents, which are extremely good and nice to feel, and it somehow give you that Audi vibe in them. And over here it gets 3 USB sockets along with the wireless charging pad, and it is a 5-speed manual transmission with some red stitching on them because it's turbo. It needs to be look sportier. And on the seat too, it gets fully black and these red stitching on them. And over here it gets twin cup holders and a place to keep your coins as well as your keys. The manual handbrake, and on the steering wheel gets some of the controls for the audio system like call, decline, volume up, down, and different modes. And if we talk about this, it gets Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, phone mirroring, as well as a driver rear view monitor. Let me show it. This is the driver's rear view monitor, and when we pull up the handbrake, it shuts down automatically. And it also gets, and when we get into reverse, this is the reverse parking camera. It doesn't get adaptive guidelines, but it gets guidelines, but they are not adaptive as such. I know here gets a mic. Here's a sunshade with a ticket holder. Here's a sunshade with a mirror as well. And the sound quality of this car is great. Nothing rattles at all. And as you can see, the fit and finish, the quality are not that great, but for a car of this price, the quality are nice. And the fit and finish is excellent, and nothing rattles at all. At high speed also, this car remains quite stable. And in the SXO variant, it gets a leather wrapped gear knob as well as a leather wrap steering, which feels extremely good to hold. But turbo petrol is only available with the SX variant, not the SXO variant, which is disappointing. And it also doesn't get a sunroof, but at this price you won't expect one also. So guys, this was the vlog of the Hyundai Aura. If you like, don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and share the video. And let's see you guys in the next video ASAP. Till then, bye bye and have a nice day.
A big shout out to Shivnath Hyundai for lending me the car. And if you are planning to buy a new car this festive season, so without any second thought, just contact the details below in the description, and the excellent sales team will help you to choose a perfect car for your liking.